then, you know,
Your grandpa liked to tickle people?
I don't know whether he did or not, but
You said your grandpa would have tickled her.
I know if he got near me and he wanted to tickle me, he would have tickled me. And if my dress started floating here, there, or everywhere, he would have probably pulled it in kind of close.
Yeah.
You know, he was with all those Presbyterians and that whole, golly, Italians on one side and all the other things that came over from wherever they were coming from, because they were coming from everywhere. Oh, that's something good. I would like to. What was I thinking? How was I thinking to do it the other day? Because they looked like to me they were deliberately like they'd be going up near Susquehanna Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're going up, crossing the street up here. And this up here is way up on the height of, what is it called?
Was it a hilltop?
Huh?
Are you talking about like the top of a hill somewhere?
Yeah, because you came. In fact, that's what I was doing earlier today, was trying to see where it would be that if I was just kind of riding up the hill.
Yeah.
If I had strength,
Yeah.
I would have been up there,
Yeah.
not deliberately, but I think I would be very deliberately. Not in the ditch. I'm trying.
I did.
Huh?
There's a lady coming out right next to you. They're coming out to enjoy the sunshine too. Mama, do you remember your address there on Susquehanna?
1200 Susquehanna Avenue.
1200 Susquehanna Avenue. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it was right on the corner. And eventually, this kind of wore away a little bit out here
Yeah.
because it would be kind of digging into there
From the river?
from rain.
Rain. Oh,
I
okay.
mean, that was a very, very, very. I mean, it had waves that would probably wash up some where I didn't see them every day
Yeah.
because it was just right on the river. And
What school did you go to? I remember, didn't you go over to Wyoming Seminary? Didn't you go over to Wyoming Seminary on a scholarship?
probably it. But when we were going to school, I like this. I hope that comes back because it's like you left the house. Your mother didn't want to take you.
Yeah.
She left you once you were knew what you were doing because I was taller, you know,
Yeah.
and Cameron and Westbrook probably were already on their way to school, high school or something.
Yeah.
They would have gone on over to high school.
They were older than you were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
In your house, where was your room? Was it on the first floor or the next floor up or way up high?
was way in the back.
Way in the back?
I think so. I vision it that way, and I vision it that way because the front part of my mother and dad's room was right out here.
Yeah.
They could see all the way across to Pittston
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
because that was a pretty. I was just in there asking, what's her name? What was I asking her about? I was fishing her about what the water was doing now because I could imagine it
Yeah.
was getting a little rambunctious if it was in the afternoon
Yeah.
and direct heat on that river.
Yeah.
It would have been wonderfully exciting as you grew older, I thought.
I bet.
Yeah, I thought it would. I mean, I don't think anybody ever screamed and yelled and said, "You come in here, let's spin it." No, I don't think
No.
anybody would have ever yelled at me like that. You know?
No.
And my grandfather would certainly not have done it, and he would have followed me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe so I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
I might be around back of the, you know.
And he would check on you and keep track of you?
Yeah, and he had boy, it would feel hot by that time. It was like the things on the ground would be hot.
Yeah.
We had a big front porch.
Did you spend much time on your front porch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we spent probably a goodly time because I say that I don't think that we went out there and then didn't enjoy the heat of the front porch
Spring day. And
because it had you know, like whatever you call it. Yeah, it would have been good and warm.
I bet.
And it always had a thing around it, like, you know, whatever you call those.
Didn't you say that you guys used a coal to heat your house? And your granddad would go down and get it going in the mornings? Was it black coal to heat your house?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I was just wondering how I would go about getting something like that right now if I walked up there and wanted to order some coal or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
They had it all thought out because they were not in the process of shaking the coal around and making it better tasting. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. It was there and it was supposed to be catching coals, catching little I don't know what we had. We had in the, oh boy, now that came down the chimney and it was cool.
Whoosh.
It could be warm
Yeah.
or hot, but it was, there was movement to it.
Yes.
When it came down like that, and here's scrimmagers here, and their horses over in their yard.
Yeah.
And they've got a truck that goes up to the barn.
Okay.
Hmm?
They had a truck to move hay and things around, I guess. Did they ride their horses?
Yeah, what's her name rode all the time. The girl that was their daughter.
Yeah.
I mean,
were you
she was a grown bodied person.
She was already adult, huh?
She was adult over me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did you guys play together?
no, because Westbrook was just boy hiking out to Camp Akahila along the road.
Yeah.
And when he got there, that was the Boy Scout camp.
Yeah.
And it was over the river and through the woods.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean, it probably would have maybe been taken out by his father or something.
Yeah.
But Akahila was just good Russian water.
Yeah.
It was a very